I'll be honest. To be fair, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these cars.
You can't, but you can save money with one. Alright, what's going on, folks? It's Spade.
It's Cam.
You guys are watching Two Brothers Auto with our brand new TBA Pick'em. Cam, tell them what cars we're gonna talk about today, bro.
We got two Germans. We got two German sports cars today. We got the BMW M2 and we have the Porsche Cayman, 718 Cayman. Which car you picking?
We ain't even gonna pretend like you picking anything other than the Porsche. I'll take the M2. That's cool. That's cool. BMW boys, I got y'all. Because he was never gonna show y'all love. I got you.
Look, I mean, you know, BMW's cool, but
Nah.
They little bro.
See? You know what I'm talking about? He wasn't gonna do right. I got y'all. I got you.
Alright, so give us a little bit to do our Googles, get out. I mean, I ain't got to do too much Googling. I don't know how much Googling you got to do, but
we don't need much. This is 2024 too, so I mean, it's the new
model year, new body style, all this. Yeah, give us a minute. All right, we're back. I guess I'll go first on this.
Yeah, you go first. Cause the last time I went first, and I feel like that allowed you to, you know what I'm saying? Like
they gave me an advantage.
Yeah, I ain't like that. So no, I don't want to go first this time.
All right, so with the Cayman, y'all know Cayman is mid-engine car. It starts at $70,000 for the base.
At 7,000?
70.
Oh, woo, I was about 70. He's about to go cop two of them.
No, not that cheap. Yeah, no, you ain't getting no Porsche that cheap. But car starts $70,000. It's mid-engine. 2024 comes customary with 20-inch wheels. It weighs a little bit over 3,000 pounds. The base engine is a 2-liter flat 4 turbocharged. It produces 300 horsepower. The S variant of that engine is a 2.5 liter, and it produces 350 horsepower. GT4, I think it comes in the GTS, the GT4, and the GT4 RS has a naturally aspirated flat 6. GT4 version of it produces 394 horsepower, 309 pound-feet of torque. The RS produces 493 horsepower, massive jump in horsepower when you get to that RS, and it's naturally aspirated, so I know the purists gonna love that. 0 to 60 in 3.8, does a quarter mile in 12 seconds flat at 120 miles per hour. In all Caymans, 6-speed manual is a default option. You can get it outfitted, with a 7-speed PDK. Greatest automatic transmission in the world. Some would say the manual is up there for one of the greatest transmission in the world. I wouldn't know. And this car can be a track weapon, and it can be great around the town. It gets 21 miles per gallon around the city, 27 on the interstate. But according to Car and Driver, in their real world test of the model they tested, I believe they had a GTS. They had an S. They got 32 miles per gallon on their 75 mile per hour highway test. So pretty fuel efficient. Has a front and rear cargo. That's kind of the benefit of it being a mid-engine. You have some cargo space in the front, you have some cargo space in the back. Of course, you don't have back seats because this is a coupe. This is not trying to fill the need of being the family vehicle. So you can fit 2 carry-ons in both the front and in the rear cargo. That's been tested, by reviewers and whatnot. Car got Apple CarPlay, got modern tech, got Apple CarPlay in there. You got the Bose or the Burmeister audio system. What else? I think I got everything so far. And it's a Porsche, so you're gonna have a bunch of options to choose from. You get your sports chrono package that'll get you the limited slip differential. I think that come customary on anything GTS and up. Speaking of all the specs, like I said, the base specs start at $70,000. You have what they call a style edition at 76. You have the S, which is at 82. The GTS, which is the first spec that gets you to that naturally aspirated engine, starts at 96. The GT4 starts at 107, and the GT4 RS starts at $163,000.
Good God,
that is the Porsche 718 Cayman.
That's a lot.
It is.
That's a lot. And I didn't realize you was gonna go through the 50 different levels of Cayman that's possible. But don't worry, BMW, we ain't got to do all that. We're going to talk about the 2024 BMW M2. This is the junior of all of the M cars. Don't let that word junior fool you. Like we racking it up right here, all right? This is a twin turbo inline 6 car. It is producing 453 horses, a little over 400 foot-pounds of torque, and this thing 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, quarter mile in just over 12. We're gonna say like 12.1. Actually, we're gonna round down. We're gonna say quarter mile in 12. All right. It's got some options. You can get the M driver package, which makes the top speed like 177, 178. Otherwise, top speed of 155 because we ain't got no Autobahn over here. I mean, I know they got it over there in Germany. We ain't got it over here. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be driving faster than 155, but you know, if you want to, you can add that option. And you know, obviously you can get it in a 6-speed manual or you can get it in a 8-speed automatic. I ain't even talk about the most important thing. I ain't talk about the price. The price of this thing starts at $64,000. So I mean, you know, the last time we had to pick him, Cam's whole thing, he wanted to save a few bucks. Now today we talking about a $200,000 Cayman. Like I don't even, you know what I'm saying?
Top end. You ain't got to get that.
It don't even make sense to me.
Base to base is $5,000 different. You know, like.
No. Listen, if you want to talk fuel efficiency, this thing gets 16 miles city, 24 miles highway. Of course, if you drive a manual, you get a little bit better. I'll say maybe a mile or two on average better, but you know, we ain't gonna get into all that.
It's not better than the Cayman.
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean? What's your fuel efficiency?
21 and 27.
Yeah, that's the same.
16, 24?
Yeah, that's the same.
I guess.
That's the same. Oh, we talking about fuel efficiency because we do got back seats over here. You know what I'm saying? We do got back seats. Now, much like the Cayman's older brother, or the big brother, should I say, the 911, you can't really put a person in these back seats. But if you're talking about storage, I mean,
say grocery bags and whatnot.
We got storage. You know, if you got some small kids, we got that. You got really short friends, like really short friends, put them back there. You got people you don't like that's tall, put them back there.
Say,
you know what I'm saying?
Modern day torture? That's
sure.
That's the way.
As far as M cars, of course, there are, you know, packages and there's things you can add. I didn't go too in depth with that because what I wanted to do was I felt like if you was looking at the Cayman or you was looking at the M2, this is not a safe assumption to make, but I'm gonna make it. I felt like if you was trying to spend $160,000, I don't think either of these cars would be, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel like these would be the cars.
It's the vocal community that swear the Cayman is better than the 911. I don't believe that, but
I mean,
that coalition exists.
That. You know, mid-engine is just gonna make the car feel a lot different through the turns.
Yeah.
So.
But to your point, I think if you're between both of these cars, you might be going after a Cayman S, maybe, but you probably looking base.
Yeah, you ain't going no
base
higher
for base.
if these are the two cars,
yeah,
you know, in the class you're looking at. Yeah, let's see. I got some other numbers because you know Cam, he gonna start going. He was over here talking about all this other crazy stuff. So, what do you guys want to know? I got it for you. The curb weight is 3,800 pounds. We say
heavier.
We say 3814.
It's heavy.
Length is 180 inches. Height is 55 inches. Width is 74 inches. And I say max width because again, I think depending on your trim level, that might fluctuate a bit.
Here's the thing. I think the M2 styling is very polarizing. I think they changed it in 2023 to that kind of what people describe as that boxy Lego-ish look. And I'll be honest, I don't hate it.
No, I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks fine. I think it stands out. Anytime I've seen one in real life, like it's immediate. I was like, okay, that's an M2. Like there's no doubt about it. It's unique in how they styled it. I don't think the old version of the M2 looks bad. I don't think this one looks bad. I think personal styling is always personal preference. What I will say, I feel about the M2's front the same way I feel about the Cayman's rear. And
I don't.
If you know me, like I think the Cayman is a beautiful car.
Until
I was gonna say, but I think it leaves a lot to be desired on the back end of it.
Wow, listen. Look, I don't know if he thinks somebody from Porsche gonna watch this video. That's not how this man be talking. This man be like, it look ugly from the rear. Look, he be talking crazy. He be talking crazy about the rear of this car.
I would like them to redesign the rear end the same way that they redesigned the Panamera's rear end. I think it would go a long way on the Cayman.
But even really though, the Panamera didn't get a big rear end change. What changed in the Panamera is the slope of the roof.
The back of the
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the roof line changed.
But they changed the rear tail lights too. They changed how the tail lights.
But the tail lights was never the issue.
I mean, I didn't love them. They weren't bad. I didn't love. But the tail lights on the old Panamera are similar to what's on the Cayman now.
But the tail lights is what you don't like.
It's not just the tail lights, but
Exactly.
I think if they even just change the tail lights, I think that would go a long way.
I'm gonna do a few things. I'm gonna defend both. Now I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I don't really like the rear of the Cayman either. I actually can't get past the rear of the Cayman. But what I do like about it is it distinguishes the Cayman to me. Like if you could turn a 911 and a Cayman the opposite way, where I'm approaching them from the rear, I instantly know. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives it its own unique identity. Whether we like it or not is, you know, you can argue that. But the same thing about the BMW, the M2 front. I like it. Like all of the new line BMW stuff has really been. It depends on a person's taste. The grill has changed.
The big grill,
the bigger grill. But what I like about it is, again, man, you guys know I love my Dodge Challenger, and I don't want to make this. This is 2 videos in a row. I kind of took a shot at Challengers, but like Dodge knew they did something right with the Challenger, and if you look at the Challenger from 2008 to the 2024, which is supposed to be the absolute last year of the Challenger, the differences are so subtle, man. It's like they really didn't touch it, you know. And to me, when I see that, it depends on how you look at it. Some people gonna look at it as, hey, if you got something that don't work, I mean, if you got something that works, don't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But on the other hand, I feel like it looked like you lack innovation. If you rocking the same body line, don't get me wrong, the 911 pretty much rock the same body line, but that's different. I mean,
but even still, they slightly
still changing it. Yeah, they still tweaking it and changing it, you know. But I just feel like you lack innovation. I mean, this is some of the same things that people called out Jeep about with the Cherokee. Like the Cherokee had the exact same silhouette, the same body lines, same headlights.
So do you like it because they tried something new, or do you like it because it looks good?
I like it because they tried something new. My thing is, if you try something new and fail, I rock with the fact that you just not resting on, hey, we got something people like, I never want to change it, I never want to innovate, I never want to be creative again.
So this front end, or like old M2 front end? Like,
I mean, obviously old M2. I mean, I don't hate that.
You don't have,
I would.
So like it wouldn't deter you.
No, I would drive.
And I'm about to say, I feel like
I would drive that before I drive the Cayman.
See, and that's fair. I feel the same about them. I would drive the Cayman, but I wouldn't love the back end. And I would drive that car, and I'm like, I'm not in love with the front. I don't hate it. It wouldn't stop me from driving it. But if somebody asked me my least favorite thing about the car, it would be Cayman's back end, M2's front.
That's fair.
Yeah. But I think we got everything. I feel like I haven't seen too many track reviews of the M2. I know this Cayman is a beast on the track, and that's where it kind of gets its glory. It kind of has a small cult that's like, this is the best Porsche in the lineup. Like I said, I don't agree with that. I think it's a phenomenal car, but I don't think it's touching that 911. But I'll be honest, to be fair, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these cars.
You can, but you can save money with one.
But you gonna pay it back on the back end for repairs.
No.
Repairs, because Porsche reliability, as far as when you talk about them brands is up there, and reliability is Porsche at the top. You know, you ain't gonna have all that funny business that you be having out these other high-end manufacturers.
That's true. And now look, if you in the modding cars, the modding community in BMWs, I feel like it's a lot more out there.
That's fair.
Most Porsche owners just get their stock car and put some spacers on it and do like a H&R spring lower, and that's it. They don't do nothing.
They might change the rims. They might change the rims.
They might.
But if you get center lock rims, like,
well, if you getting center locks, it's not center locks on that, all right?
I think you can get them on a GT4 RS.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But on the base. Yeah, if you getting center locks on the base, what are you doing? But
and don't let this M2 fool you. It's a track car.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It'll, like you said the numbers, it'll move. It'll move. But yeah. So leave a comment below. Which of these cars would you choose? Would you choose the Cayman, or would you choose the M2? Got the specs up on the screen for you right here. Or would you not choose either one of these cars? Maybe you like an Audi RS3. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe you American. Maybe you want to go get a Hellcat, or something like that. You want Camaro. Why? I don't know why you do that. But yeah. And that's pretty much all we got for this video. Again, let your opinions be heard in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, tell your nieces, nephews,
all that.
Tell everybody. Post it on your Instagrams, your TikToks, all that. Post it everywhere. We need visibility. We need y'all.
We'll be your friend.
But yeah, and that's all we got for this one.
Peace. All right, y'all. Peace.